A new wave of public dissatisfaction is sweeping British politics, with growing numbers of voters saying Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer should step down from his leadership role. Recent polling shows a striking shift in public opinion, with more than half of Britons now saying they want Starmer to resign, a sharp turnaround for a man who only a year ago was riding high on a post-election victory. Latest data from Opinion reveals that around 55% of adults believe Starmer should leave office, compared with just 23% who think he should stay on. Even among those who voted Labour in the 2024 general election, sentiment is divided, with a significant portion now saying he should step aside. Much of this discontent is tied to the ongoing fallout from the scandal surrounding the appointment of Lord Peter Mandelson as the UK's ambassador to Washington. Mandelson has become the centre of controversy after revelations about his long-standing association with the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, and questions over how fully Starmer was briefed on those connections before pushing the appointment ahead. The resulting backlash in Parliament, on the airwaves and in the polling booths has put intense pressure on the Prime Minister's authority. Starmer has acknowledged mistakes in the process and apologised for being misled by Mandelson, but the political damage appears to be deepening. A separate YouGov poll found that half of voters believe Starmer should quit as Prime Minister, and just 24% want him to stay in his post. Those surveys also suggest that significant numbers of previous Labour supporters now view his leadership negatively, a marked shift from the broad support the party enjoyed after last year's landslide election victory. The controversy has also spilled over into Starmer's own party. Internal polling suggests that around 1 in 3 Labour members now think he should resign, a rare crack in the once solid ranks of his own supporters. While a slight majority of party members still back him for now, the figures underscore how tenuous his position has become amid sustained public criticism. Political commentators say Starmer is facing a leadership test unlike any since he took office. His approval ratings have sagged sharply over the past year, and some analysts argue he is now among the most unpopular prime ministers in modern British history. Polling taken last year even suggested that Starmer's satisfaction ratings were at historic lows compared with previous leaders, reinforcing the narrative of a government struggling to retain public confidence. Despite the mounting pressure, Starmer and senior aides insist that they will push ahead with their legislative agenda and are focused on domestic priorities. But with public trust waning and calls for fresh leadership growing louder, the coming weeks are likely to be crucial, not just for his premiership, but for the broader direction of Labour's government. As the controversy continues to unfold and more details emerge, Britons on all sides of the political spectrum are watching closely, and the question of Starmer's future is now firmly at the centre of the national conversation.